Hi guys, last month we had the surprise and very pleasant announcement that ScourgeBringer would be coming to Vita. This is an absolutely brilliant game. It's a 2D action roguelike. It's already been out on the Switch and PC for a while, and now we finally got it on Vita. How do I describe this game? So it's a roguelike, so you will be kind of playing, dying a lot, and then upgrading your character to then go back in and play again. As with most roguelikes, it's very fast-paced and just really, really fun and addictive. You can see on the screen just kind of how crazy the action can get. You can double jump, you can dash across the screen, you can basically try and keep your combo, stay up in the air and just kind of keep your combo growing. There's also various power-ups to find throughout each level, which basically make your run a little bit easier, hopefully. It's just a really good game, really great pixel graphics as well. I do find it really tricky. You can see I'm losing loads of health, actually. It's a really tough game, but just so much fun. And it's by the guys Flying Oak Games. That's the developer who made the game. And these are the guys who also made Neurovoider, which is another brilliant action 2D roguelike on the Vita. That's more of a top-down shooter, whereas this is kind of a 2D action platformer. Within each level of the game, you've got these altars where you can find an upgrade for your character. So let's see, what have we got here? It is procedurally generated, so every run is different. You're not gonna have the same run every time, play the same levels every time. Um, yeah, let's take that to upgrade. So where you have enemies shooting bullets at you, you can deflect those bullets by using a smash move, which is with triangle, which can also what's the right word? Stun enemies as well. So it's a very useful move to stun them now and again. And what I want to do is also show you guys kind of one of the kind of the judges or the bosses, kind of the mid-level boss you find on each level. You can also find shops selling items as well. I don't really have enough blood to buy them. And for each level, you've got a mid-level boss, as I mentioned, who's called a judge. And when you kill those judges, you get judge blood, and you can use those judge bloods to buy upgrades in the between each run. So I want to try and find where the boss is, or that mid-level boss. You need to beat the mid-level boss for each level before you can access the end level boss as well. And it is super tough, guys, but just brilliant, brilliant game. So much fun. I'm really glad this came to Vita. It's out tomorrow, by the way. Whenever if you're watching this on the what date is it? 21st of April. So it's out on the 22nd. Okay, so I died there. So let me guys show you. So when you die, you go back to the chiming tree, which is loading now. And at the chiming tree, you can access your skill tree. And so if you have Judge Blood, you can unlock various skills that can, again, help your run be a little bit easier next time. It's also got some really useful accessibility options to make the game a bit easier as well. Let me let it load up, and I can show you that too. So if you go to settings, um, you've got accessibility, and so you can make the enemy bullets slower if you want. You can put HP regenesis, so if you want to be invulnerable, if you want to do that, you can do that. But that's quite a cool little thing that the game gives you those kinds of options. This character here, when you die too many times, you get this character shows up, and you can give you some extra items, which is quite nice and helpful. You also have a gun, so it's not just the sword you've got in terms of weapons. So you've got your gun as well, and that's probably one thing about the game where I wish they hadn't done this, but they use the back touch for the gun to shoot your gun, which isn't great because they did this in Neurovoider as well. And the problem with that is you accidentally use your back touch or just kind of swipe it quite often, which is what I found I was doing when I was holding my Vita. I'm using my Hori Remote Play Assist grip, which means that the back touch is kind of covered by that, so I just need to use one of the triggers from there. But the gun is very useful as well, especially when for end level bosses, where you want to try and keep your distance a little bit from them. I hate these guys that shoot loads of bullets. Okay, let's see. I do want to try and find that mid-level boss to show you guys. You can see it's just really fast-paced and really challenging, but just really fun as well. Trying to avoid all the bullets, trying to kill all the enemies really quickly. It's just a great game. And it's getting a physical release from PlayAsia. We don't know when that will happen or when the orders will go up, But I predict it won't be too far in the future, or shouldn't be anyway, because I think they said the discs are actually already imprinted. So hopefully we'll see that pretty soon. So each time you go into a screen, guys, there's basically two sets of enemies that you need to beat. Um, and you can, when you dash, the unfortunate thing is that you can still take damage from projectiles. So you got to be really careful, kind of dash around those bullets or dash kind of above and try and avoid them, rather than just simply kind of dashing towards them. So it does make it quite tricky to try and get around that as well. You got to be very careful how you're playing. So guys, this is the first mini boss in the game. He's not too hard to beat actually, as long as you kind of just catch him, like there. If you can stun him with the triangle attack, then he's normally pretty straightforward. Although he did take some practice at first, just to kind of get used to him. And sometimes if you miss, then you can start taking damage. But he's not too bad. As long as you can hit him and just stun him just before he actually attacks you, then you can normally take him out pretty easily. And so now that I've beaten him, what I want to do is show you guys the end level boss as well. Okay, and this is the end level boss on the first level, Body Boulder. I have turned on invulnerability just so I can actually show you him a little bit more rather than just dying straight away, because he's pretty tough, to be fair. But you know, it's a really good little boss battle actually. Pretty tricky. Got a lot of health. You need to try and avoid those his arms as he throws them, as well as these fireballs, and then he also rains down fireballs on you as well. I do really like actually these these accessibility features. So I know it's kind of cheating and it's really cheap to do invulnerability. I didn't even realize it was available actually when I played it on Switch, but it's just a nice little feature. If otherwise I know I would not be able to finish this game. I wasn't able to finish Neurovoider as well, but I do really like that feature. I think it's really cool that they've got that there. So guys, that is ScourgeBringer. Hope this video has been useful. This game is brilliant, guys. Honestly, I loved it on the Switch. It is just so much fun, so fast-paced, and so good. Definitely recommend everyone grab this one. It's one of the final games on the Vita, and it's just totally worth it. So guys, let me know in the comments: are you grabbing ScourgeBringer? And you should. And if you played it already, let me know what you think about it. Thanks, guys. Leave a comment below, and as always, thanks for watching.